Hello everyone! Welcome back! Welcome back! As you guys can see by the title and the thumbnail of this video, it's June, so we need a June TBR. How is it June? How? I don't know. How is this year going by so freaking fast? Like, we are already halfway through the year. Like, what is this? Anyway, let's get into what you guys are here for, which is our June TBR. Now, I've got 4 books here. One of them is on my Kindle, so I will put it up first. We are currently reading In 5 Years by Rebecca Serle. I want to say 20% into that book right now, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. It is my before bedtime read lately. I am enjoying it a lot. So that's our first book that we are going to be reading. From what I have understood of this book, our main female character, she is falling asleep on her engagement night, basically. She gets engaged and she goes to take a nap, but while she is asleep, she finds herself 5 years in the future with a completely different guy than the guy that she is getting engaged to, with a completely different wedding ring on her finger. So this is all very exciting. I am so excited to continue reading this book, but yeah, let's get into book number 2. Which is Problematic Summer Romance by Hazelwood. I am so excited to read this book, you guys. It has been such an anticipated read of mine. Whenever I saw that this was Maya Kilgore, I was like, oh, this is Eli's younger sister, and Eli is from Not in Love. So, with that being said, you do kind of need to read this before you read this, but it's not imperative that you do so, because you don't need to read this to understand what's going on in here, but reading this first has made this book go a little bit smoother, if that makes sense. So yeah, I would definitely recommend reading Not in Love before you read Problematic Summer Romance. And then our next book that we are reading this month, it is Happening. I am picking up Beach Read by Emily Henry. I love Emily Henry. I don't know why I have been putting this one off. I'm pretty sure it's because it's literally her saddest book, but I want to pick it up really bad this month, so I'm going to. Next is a banned book. We are picking up a banned book this month, and it is Looking for Alaska by John Green. If you guys don't know what this book is about, it is basically our main character. His name is Miles Halter, and he is fascinated by famous last words, right? So he leaves for boarding school to see what the dying poet has called the Great Perhaps. Yeah, I guess you could say that this book shows us how do I explain this? This book shows us the impact that others can have on our lives, if that makes sense. So yeah, I am very excited to pick this one up this month. I love a banned book, and this one is on my 10 banned books that I would like to read this year, so I'm gonna pick that one up. And the last book that I have on my TBR, because I do kind of want to mood read this month, because it is like, this is the month I go to the beach, so like I never know what I'm going to read while I'm at the beach, so I don't want to force myself into a TBR for the month, if that makes sense. So I'm only putting like 5 books, 5 books on this list, so that I have leeway if I don't end up picking one up. But me and my sister-in-laws we go to the beach the 22nd of this month. I am so excited. But we are buddy reading Remarkably Bright Creatures. I have already read this book, but I am perfectly content with a reread while they read this for the first time. And I am so excited to see their reactions to this book because I remember how I felt whenever I was reading this book. So I'm excited to see others who usually have the same feelings that I do. I would love to see how they feel about this book. So this is the last book that we are going to read this month. And yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a good reading month, I believe. A lot of these books are very summerish, and I am so excited to finally get some sun and some warm weather. I am excited to stick my butt in some sand and let my toes get wet from the ocean. This is just one of my favorite months out of the year because it is our beach month. So I am just so excited to finally pick up these books and pick up these books again for the month of June. So once again, you guys, my piles aren't as satisfying as they usually are. But yeah, these are the books that we are going to be reading this month. I am so excited to read. Like, these books all are just genuinely right up my alley. I cannot wait to pick these up, read them again, and fall in love. I just want to fall in love with people and literally so many good books in this stack. I am so excited to read this month. Let me know down in the comments what you guys are reading this month. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment downstairs. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.